Hey guys, space. There's no time. It's Hunger Games. Hunger Games. It's solo. Let's go. It's Hunger Games. Hunger Games. Anyways, how's everyone doing today? I'm doing good. We're doing a chaotic start this time. We're going in. We're going all out. We're playing the 32 person Hunger Games. You ever played Hunger Games with 32 people? Oh no, pretty crazy. You guys go Rambo Blitz Hour. You got random Prestige Kit 2. Oh, I'm gonna do that real quick. Go Rambo and Blitz Hour. You get. What does that actually mean? What does going Rambo mean? Do you want me to have a lot of traumatic stress and stuff like that, and be very sad and be an outcast in society? All right, I already got that. I'm good. I can do that. I'm so used to Steve as a default skin. So every time I see a new default skin, I was like, oh wow, that's a creative skin. It's like that's just the default skin space. So it's cool. There's like more default skins. Like when are they gonna make this skin a default skin? Probably pretty soon, I'm sure. Definitely pretty soon. When are we gonna see Captain Sparkle's default skin? That's gotta happen. Give me the Captain Sparkle's default skin. 1.22.5. They're gonna add that, guaranteed. Anyway, so I've been working on a new episode of Space Survival. We're getting close to finishing. I might do some work today if I have some time. We'll have to see. Maybe. We're getting close though. I am doing something in it, and it's a larger episode, so you probably already know what that is. But we've got a lot of it filmed already, so that's good. It's gonna be a little bit of a longer one, I think. I'm gonna trim it down a little. Oh, is my mouse doing? All right. Hunger Games. This is gonna be interesting because my game is a little glitched out right now. So, all right. Let me show you what I mean. Let's see if you can see what I see. Don't spam. Alright, Ziggy, just please look at this. My mouse is on this one. Can you even see? Hold on. Can you see my mouse? No, you can't. Alright, well, you're just gonna have to take my word for it. My mouse is doing the thing where it's like I don't know what it is. It's very weird. Actually, I see why. Let's see. That didn't do anything. Alright, if I move it. There we go. Alright, we're better. Okay. It's a very chaotic, very chaotic game already. Alright. That's a cool skin. Now, that is a default skin if I ever see one. This one, I don't know, is this one a default skin? Doesn't look like it is, actually. Never seen that skin before, but anyways. Actually, it did look like a different Steve. It doesn't look like normal Steve. Or am I just dumb? Have I not just seen Steve in a little bit? Alright. Hey, what's up? Want to team me? Solo team? Let's go. Alright. I used to play this map all the time. I used to play Hunger Games quite a bit actually when I was younger. Now I only play when I record, to be honest. Like the last time I've been on Hypixel was the last time I recorded. I can say that for probably like a few years now, honestly. So, I love Hypixel, but I just don't really play Minecraft that much when I'm just like, this is a hobby, so it's fun. So of course I'm playing Minecraft now, and I've played Minecraft a lot recently because I'm working on the Space Survival episode. But other than that, I don't really like play Minecraft too much. So I do love it though; it's very fun. My cousins are actually starting a new modded Minecraft server, which would be cool. It's not like a public server; it's just a private server. So I would invite you if I could, but I can't. So, but I don't remember what mod pack we're playing. We'll have to see if it works on my computer. If not, I'll just watch them play it and I'll cry just a little bit. Anyways, so movies, yeah. The creator is out. I'm gonna see it tomorrow. It's Saturday for me, so I'll let you all know what I think. Hopefully we do a live stream. I'm sorry we haven't been doing live streams. I might try to do one very soon. I'm not sure. I don't know if I'll do one. Right, it's Saturday for me right now, so I don't know. I have to see what time allows me to do, but we'll see. Anyways, I do have an idea for like a new live stream thingy to do, which includes dying, I guess. But there's a new game that I got. It's not a new game. It's a game that's been out. This person's always like, "Wow, guys, if you go Rambo and Blitz Hour, I know you told me this already, Ownerd." Don't forget. I will forget. Forget. I will. There we go. Get out of here. Read the Bible, kids. Alright, select bow. Rock simulator. It was a very interesting chat, I will say. Yeah, the creator is out though. I'm excited for that. I've heard it's pretty good. Why is my mouse like making this scratchy noise? Is that scratching my? What is going on? This is very chaotic. There we go. Okay, I don't know. There's something on my mouse or something like that. I don't know. That is mine. My helmet. Aha, at least I got the helmet. Yeah, I've heard it's pretty good. Heard that the effects and whatnot are really good, but everything else is good. Like, the script is fine, I guess. So, hopefully it goes well. I'm going to see it tomorrow, like I said. So, looking forward to that, yes. It's been my most hyped movie for a little bit now. Ever since Dune has been delayed until next year. And of course, obviously, I'm excited for Killers of the Flower Moon. Of course, it's my most hyped movie right now after seeing the creator. And then, of course, obviously, Five Nights at Freddy's. Of course, I'm excited for that. I mean, come on, I've been a Five Nights at Freddy's fan since it started. So, yeah, looking forward to that. And it should be very interesting. I almost wish I could this is like the one movie that I wish I could live stream and watch it with a chat audience or whatever. That'd be kind of cool. But that's illegal. I mean, I think there's some way to do it. Oh my god, I keep getting these notifications hey, look at this, you got game points. I don't care. What am I gonna do with these game points, huh? Get a job, get a wife. Impossible. These game points are a distraction from the real goals of society. Playing Minecraft. No. Anyways, let's see. This is like Mustafar. Where's all this lava here? Where's all this? It's like the surface of Mustafar. They never explained that was the surface of Mustafar in Rise of Skywalker. They're like, hey guys, trust me, you guys know this is Mustafar, right? Of course you do. Obviously, it looks exactly like Mustafar. Get out of here with your freaking visual dictionary. Alright, anyways. I'm just kind of staying in this one corner and not getting attacked at all while everyone else just explodes in a massive lightning or whatever. Interesting. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Finally, someone. Don't look at me. Okay, thanks. Is this map this map can't be this small. There's gotta be more areas than there's this, right? Ow! Hey! So don't look at me. Hey, Andrew! Hey. Andre's Blitz. Well, thanks, Andre. All right. Oh, look at that. He's got 3D glasses or something. Very cool. I see this skin every single second of every day. Why is this skin so popular? It's literally everywhere. Who are you? Okay, what is this? That's a default skin, I believe. That's a default skin as well, I think. This one is honestly pretty much a default skin at this point, am I right? Anyways, it's a cool skin. Is that the witch from Adventure Time? Get back here. Son of a witch, where are you? Yeah, the Cake and Fiona, or Fiona and Cake. I always say it backwards. That finale was pretty spicy. Very, very good stuff. I won't say too much just in case, spoilers. It just came out, so yeah, it's a great finale. It's a great show. I loved all the episodes. I thought all the episodes were great. There wasn't a single episode that I thought was bad. So, very excited. But, speaking of movies and I did see Expendables 3, or Expendables 4. Ooh. I started to realize that Expendables 3 is actually pretty decent. It's very dumb, but it's fun. So that's an advantage. It's dumb fun, but it's really, really dumb. It's a far cry from what the series used to be, which the series isn't the best series of all time, but it was pretty good. It's fine. It's like a B action movie with a bunch of big name actors. Can you stop burning me, please? Oh my goodness, stop. Stop. Is this eternal? Okay, I say please stop. I don't want to be the eternal flame. Alright, yeah, the movies, of course, the movies themselves are they're not the most well thought out, super high concept, advanced, galaxy brain type movies. They're just they're very basic action movies, but the fun is in of course seeing all these action stars get together and beat the crap out of each other and whatever. So this one though is just it feels like it was, honestly, if somebody told me this was written by AI, I'd be yeah, I'm sure it probably was, wasn't it? It's one of those movies. So if we get to the point where companies actually start using AI to write stuff, we are doomed. So those are gonna be terrible. Even if you give somebody explained sort of how AI does writing and stuff that it sort of strings together. It of course pulls from different sources, because it's it can I guess get stuff from the internet or whatever, and even if it's right or wrong, it can still use that. It doesn't have any knowledge of right or wrong necessarily, besides what the information it has already via the internet. But it has an algorithm for stringing together words apparently, and it strings together the words like, oh, this word is followed by this usually, so it does that. It doesn't actually like do any like thinking because it's like an artificial intelligence, so its intelligence is therefore artificial, right? So, um, yeah. So if we start getting AI scripts, it's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be so bad. Even if it's pretty decent, it's still gonna be terrible. So don't do that. If you're writing something and you use AI, if you're not using it for a joke or to make a point, and you're actually trying to write something serious with AI, don't. If you want to use AI to get ideas, sure, but don't make an AI write a script. It's garbage. Please don't. I'll bust in your house and I'll write the script for you right now. All right? Isn't that right, Captain? That's right. Yeah, he nodded. He knows what's up. Oh, that's a cool skin. Kind of reminds me of B-Dubs with his moss cloak or whatever. Very cool. So this time it's like a, what's that stuff called again? The Star. Well, we'll just call it Star Wars because they look like stars. There we go. Speaking of Star Wars, Ahsoka's been pretty good so far. Been enjoying it. I liked it from the get-go. I know not everyone was like super sold on it right away, but I was like, yeah, this is pretty cool. So I've been enjoying it. It's pretty good. It's not the best Star Wars series. I'd still have to give that to. It's hard because like the live action and the animated like are both really good, but they're kind of like hard to compare because they're like they're very different. Besides just the fact that they're different, medias. But I guess I give it to Clone Wars, and I give it to Andor, I guess, and then I don't know, Rebels, I guess, and then probably Mandalorian, season 1, season 2, at least. Season 3, it has some good episodes, but it's fine. It's pretty okay, but also very disappointing. I don't have anything, so if you want to kill me, there you go. Congratulations. You got the head of the delivery guy. Does that make you feel better? Alright. Yeah, season 3 is pretty fun. There's some good episodes. Don't worry. There's some good episodes. The finale's good. The penultimate episode is good. The second or third episode is good. The other ones are fine. There's like one that's I don't hate it as much as other people do, but it's an episode. it's definitely one of the episodes. Book of Boba Fett is mid. It's fine. It's okay. There's some episodes I really like the first episode and maybe the second episode. Pretty dang good. The rest, the one episode, like I think that might be the penultimate episode, or it might be the penultimate episode, the third to last episode. There's probably a word for that. I don't know what it is. That one's great, but the rest of the series is just fine. It's like it just kind of happened and then it moved on. It didn't really stay around in my mind too much, except for like the first episode. The first episode was pretty good. I do like that once again. Obi-Wan was also disappointing. There's good stuff in there. There's stuff that I do like, but it should have been more character focused on Obi-Wan specifically. I mean, Leia is cool, but we don't really need that. We didn't even need him to go off the planet, to be honest. He could have stayed on Tatooine and it would have been fine. It doesn't need to be a gallivanting, cross the galaxy story. It doesn't need that. So, and also the filmmaking in that is just why. It's just, the director is good. It's great. She's directed some episodes of The Mandalorian that are really good, but just that was, I don't know, just wasn't. I don't know. It just didn't feel right. It should have found that more classic Star Wars feel instead of like all this like shaky cam and stuff like that. Shaky cam, don't get me wrong, shaky cam is fine if it's used right, but it just didn't fit really. There's like I keep on thinking about this one scene that they're just talking and there's shaky cam. Like why? There's no reason for that. Why is just talking? What are you doing? It's already interesting enough. You don't have to make it crazy. You're taking away from the conversation here. So yeah. Rupert Friend is great, but I do wish that he did better as the Inquisitor. They should have gotten Jason Isaacs, honestly. He's great. He's the voice of the Inquisitor, so I mean, why not get Jason? I don't know. Is there some sort of like, did they ask him, or was there just like some sort of conflict, or did he not want to do it? I don't know. I'm not educated enough to know this, but why? Rupert Friend is great, and he's in some Wes Anderson stuff recently, and he's fantastic, but. Why not? They're so keen on getting the voice actors from some of the other roles. They got Katie Sackhoff. They got Lars Mikkelsen. So why not him? Why not Jason? Huh? Is he too big of a name because he was in Harry Potter and he's been in a lot of other stuff too? That's pretty big. I don't know. I mean, you got some pretty big names in Star Wars, so I don't know. Anyways, get away, you horse fiend. Oh, get fricked. At least I got a cactus, that guy. I'll do one more round, then I'm gonna hop over to Assassin's Creed. I should probably start up Ubisoft uh, balls. Actually, no, that's gonna make a lot of noise actually when I do that. So I should have done that earlier. Oh well. Live and let learn, as they say. Yeah, Ubisoft. In case you didn't know, Ubisoft is unfortunate because I like their games, but they're other. They're not like, I don't think they're necessarily like a controversial. No, I don't think they're a controversial game developer, but they just they're very annoying. Just like, why do I need Ubisoft Connect? Nobody is using that. Nobody is buying games from that and not using Steam. Nobody is using that to hook up with friends online. People are using Steam. You don't need Epic Games. You don't need whatever freaking BS EA has. You don't need Ubisoft Connect. You need Steam. That's all you need. I will admit, Epic Games is fine. I don't use it very often, but it does have free games, which is very cool. So if you like free games, feel free to try Epic Games. They give out some pretty good free games. They're not just like, oh, here's a game you never heard of that was made 50 years ago. It's like, hey, do you want Death Stranding for free? Sure, go ahead, take it. We won't look. I got one of the Tomb Raider games for free. I forgot which one it was. I think it was the newest one, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. That's cool. I mean, it is an older game. Like, it's not old, but it's like, it's been around for a little bit. But even still, that's cool. They gave away Death Stranding for free during Christmas. That was really cool. So I don't remember if I have what's that one game called? I used to want it all the time when I was a kid, but I never got it. But then now I have it. It's like what is it called? Like the space game with like the little guys. I used to watch Robots play it all the time. It was very fun. And they made a sequel to it actually, I believe, which is cool. But I think I might. I don't remember if I have it or not, but I might have it. So Epic Games is great at that, and it's not really like a very intrusive thing, unlike Ubiplay, when you have to like Ubisoft Connect. What are the freaking want to go? Where you have to like upload, you have to use it every time you want to play a Ubisoft game, except for Assassin's Creed 1, because Assassin's Creed 1 doesn't count apparently. They have all the Assassin's Creed games on the PlayStation Store, except for Assassin's Creed 1. It's very weird because like, yeah, Assassin's Creed 1, I don't know, like that is Ubisoft, I'm pretty sure. But it has to be Ubisoft, yeah. But for some reason it's just like you don't need the launcher to play it. So you don't need Ubisoft Connect to play it. So that makes it the best Assassin's Creed game to play on the computer then, because it's not annoying. Anyways, it's fine. I'm just ranting. I'm not mad at Ubisoft, but I am excited for Assassin's Creed Mirage. I realize it's only $50. I thought it was like, some of the games have been like going up to like 70. Like I'm pretty sure Spider-Man is like, what, 70 or something? Or 60 or 70? I think it's 70, which is painful, but of course I'm going to buy. What else am I going to do? Just sit on the floor and look at the ceiling? No, of course I'll buy Spider-Man 2. If it was $100, I'll be like, yeah, that sucks, but I'll buy. So, yeah, exactly. It's like gas. It's like, oh, the gas prices are so high. What are you gonna do? Not buy it? I mean, you kind of left without an option, really. So, all right. Ba-boom. So it's same with like Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild was, or Tears of the Kingdom was a little more. I was like, well, I'll, dang it, I'm gonna buy it anyways. Okay, so, but thankfully, Assassin's Creed Mirage, I think, is like what, $50 or $60, which that's like the price of an average game, or maybe lower than an average game. So of course that's great. That saved me some money. I thought I was gonna have to spend more than that, but I guess not. That's just the standard edition. They have like other editions, but I don't. I'm fine with the standard edition, man. I don't care about whatever else. What exactly are you gonna add to Assassin's Creed that I'm gonna need the deluxe edition for? A statue is pretty cool, but I haven't even played the game. I don't even know I like this character, man. But yeah, I don't know what the deluxe edition or whatever adds. It's probably like some sort of like DLC BS or whatever, but I don't care. Or sometimes like the deluxe edition gives you like stuff that's like, oh, I can either get this in the game, or it's like, oh, it's not something that really is helpful, or it's like, oh, this is great, but it really makes me overpowered a little bit early on, which is kind of defeats the purpose of playing the game, right? So I don't know. Yeah, I don't really care about like deluxe editions or whatever. I just buy whatever version is there, and if it's the deluxe edition, that's all they have. Sure. If they don't, if they have the standard edition, that's what I'll get. So, save money, live better, Walmart, as they say. There you go. This entire game, I've just been running around and talking. That's pretty much the summary of my Hunger Games career. There we go. Yeah, it's better now. It's more like it. In theory, we could possibly make it to deathmatch because this map is fairly large, so I haven't encountered anybody. I'm probably gonna encounter somebody as I said that. So yeah, so those are the 2 games I'm excited for this year. Not really, can't think of anything else that I really want to get this year. Okay, so I've gotten to the dark side actually. So I do have Call of Duty Cold War now, and it was on sale, so I bought it, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. I don't play it. I play it probably like a few times a week. I don't play it like every day or anything like that. But it's really fun. I play Gun Game, which is this game where you have like you start off with like a pistol and you have to like work yourself up to like the max gun or whatever. It's pretty cool. I've never won before, but I came in like second place a few times, which is cool. So. I'm not particularly great at shooters, but sometimes on occasion I get like a fairly decent streak, so that's what I'm thinking of possibly live streaming soon. We do have to live stream Spider-Man, I know. We have to do the DLC, I know. I want to do that before the game comes out, Spider-Man 2 comes out. I just really haven't been able to just yet, but I do want to make an effort to do that soon. I don't know what I'm doing today, but maybe sometime this week, besides Friday, so I don't know. Oh, deathmatch soon, yes sir. I don't know what I was gonna say, but anyways, yeah. More Assassin's Creed this week too. I am gonna try to make sure to get in a better habit of doing that because we kind of went like it's been spread out quite a bit. Like it shouldn't have taken us this long to defeat it. If I did this weekly, I don't think we would have been done with it, but we definitely would have been a lot further on. But we're not. We're about halfway done with the game, so that's pretty good. And it's all really good stuff from here on out. The beginning of the game is great. I like the Haytham stuff. The middle stuff with Connor is pretty good, but it really starts picking up around this part, so that's exciting. We're already like that sequence 6, I believe. I think that's really like when stuff gets going for it. So, but the rest is good. I do like Assassin's Creed 3, despite what I say about it during when I play the game. It's mostly just Ubisoft that annoys me, and the glitches are funny. I wish it worked a little better. What happened to that person? They just fall into a cliff. Nah, Hanzo. All right. Anyways, thank you for watching. Of course, I obviously wasn't going to win that, but I didn't get any place, so... Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.